Welcome back to the basement.
Welcome back to the basement yard. Frank, that's a great sweater.
Thank you. That was a loud intro.
Am I doing too loud?
A little loud.
Well, I'm excited.
For what?
I don't know.
I thought you were going to say...
The sun's out, dude. I'm psyched.
Sun is out. A little chilly, though. A little
Yeah, you got a little nippy.
nippy.
Do they say that because your nipples get hard?
People say nipply.
No one says that.
Yes, they do.
No.
I swear. I remember living in Connecticut. People were like, "Ooh, it's nipply out," and I was like, "Fucking what?"
Yeah, I don't count Connecticut.
I don't. Well, no one does. It was very confusing. People were like, "It's nipply," and I was like, "Why the fuck would you say that?"
It's just nippy.
That was one of the biggest issues I had with living in Connecticut was
People saying nipply.
But also, people would call. All right, you all right? Welcome back, basement here. You're in school. You go to that little thing that you turn or press the button and water comes out. What do you call it?
A water fountain?
Yeah, people call it a bubbler.
Don't they do that in like London?
No, they do that.
I was gonna say in British.
In British, yeah.
Go to bubbly.
Yeah, I'll meet you at the bubbly.
At the bubbly.
Yeah. Everyone there has a fucking cigarette.
Wait, are they close it like?
Go ahead.
Did I just speak Spanish? It goes. What's going on, bro?
Welcome back. You spend fucking 2 days in Miami and you come back and you're like, oh yeah, go say la bat.
No, the bubbler. Yeah, that's stupid.
I think they're thinking like the water cooler that like the jug goes on top because then the bubbles come up.
But no bubbles.
There are bubbles.
Well, if they had seltzer in that thing, then yeah.
And, no, in the cooler. That's what I think they call.
The gadong. That like kind of bubble.
Yes.
Yo, when you go over to one of those water coolers and you're like filling up your cup, you're like, this thing better bubble.
Yeah, I get pretty hyped for the bubble.
I do. I'll overflow my cup and just so I can hear gadong but no. You know what I'm saying? Like when a water cooler does that, I love that shit.
Oh my god, I used to get hyped for that.
No.
I can't even pretend I wouldn't. And now they make ones that like the water cooler goes inside, so it robs people of their happiness.
You don't see the water?
Yeah, very stupid.
Fuck you, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Also, there's two tabs, one blue and one like brown. What is that?
It's red, first of all.
No, there was a brown one in my.
It might have just been from overuse. I remember it was like it was hot water. It was just hot water.
What?
Yeah.
What, they have a heat system?
I mean, if you plug it in, it keeps it cold.
How hot? It would have to be boiling hot because there's no use for warm water.
It could be. It would be hot.
Unless you're feeding a kid.
It'd be like tea water.
Wait, no, that's milk. Warm milk.
Yeah, what are you talking about? What are you fucking talking about?
No, I'm saying to have a hot option on a water cooler. A option on a water cooler would be pointless. Like, who's using warm water?
People that drink tea in the mornings.
Yeah, but that would need to be hot.
Instant coffee.
That would need to be boiling hot.
It's hot. It's steaming hot.
There's no way. There's not enough time.
I'm letting you know. It doesn't matter. They use electricity.
There's not enough time.
Yes, there is.
Dude, the Keurig takes time to like heat up, and there's like a whole thing, and it's like. With this, you just press the thing and the water comes out. There's no way.
I'm not pretending to be some sort of expert on how it happens, but I've used it and it works.
I'm saying you're the opposite of an expert when it comes to this machine because it's not boiling hot water.
No. I'm not saying I know how it works. I'm just letting you know I've used it. That's what it does.
Okay.
Not everyone could be as fucking like take the time like you. You ever seen, dude? That's how those electric kettles work. The reason that they get boil so quick is because electricity runs through it, and that gets the water hotter quicker.
Yeah, but not that quick. This is like instantaneous.
Poop.
Poop.
Absolutely poop. Well, welcome back, by the way. How was my Miami?
Yeah, I was in Miami.
How was it?
It was nice. It was really nice. It was actually kind of crazy to be in, a place where people just don't give a fuck.
Florida's never cared.
Yeah, no. But I went to a couple of restaurants and they are fully operational.
Just living the dream.
Yeah, it was kind of. I mean, I already tested twice since I've been home, so I don't have it, so I can say that was an awesome experience.
Yeah, there you go.
No, but it was kind of cool. I was also a little buzzed. While I was down there. Little buzz.
Joey told me the story before, a little bit of the story, pretty much the whole story. So you had 2 margaritas within 6 hours. Is that being generous? No, but let's say 10 hours.
Let's say 9.
Let's say 9. 2 margaritas.
Mm-hmm.
At least 6 White Claws, because you said that you and Gabe threw down 12.
Yeah.
So at least 6.
Mm-hmm.
A bottle of wine.
Yeah. was before dinner.
Before dinner. And then dinner, you went another bottle of whiskey.
Well, not a bottle of whiskey. I had just a glass of whiskey.
I heard you guys got a bottle of whiskey.
No, we got a bottle of wine.
Oh.
And a glass of whiskey.
Okay.
While we were waiting for our table.
So another bottle of wine, a cup of whiskey.
Yeah.
And then,
I mean, that's enough to put out a very large horse.
Yeah.
So, and that's what it did.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember any of the food. So I think Steve the next day was like, yo, that food was so good. I was like, I paid for nothing because I don't remember.
Like, as far as you know, it was just an empty night.
As far as I know, I didn't eat anything. Like, I don't remember much from that. Which is, it's unfortunate. But, I mean, Autopilot Me had a great time, apparently.
I bet. Were you doing a lot of dancing? You do a lot of dancing when you're drunk.
I mean, I was in a restaurant. I wasn't dancing.
I
saw Jamie Foxx. He was wearing a funky shirt that was really nice.
Double X.
Yeah.
Double X.
What is double X?
That's how he spells Fox. 2 X's.
Oh. I was like, the fuck? I don't know what that means.
Oh, was he?
I saw Chris Rock. I fist bumped him.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah,
I
fisted Chris Rock. Dude, I was...
You don't remember. You remember the act of fisting Chris Rock?
Yes.
Fist Rock?
Yes.
But you don't remember, like...
Nothing.
Anything else.
I remember that specific moment, and pretty much that's it.
All right.
And I do...
That's a pretty good moment to remember.
Oh, yeah. I mean, thank God I remember
Does he live down there, or is he just kind of chilling for the day in Mike Jones?
I don't know. Rich people, they just kind of show up in Miami.
Yeah, I bet they do.
The flight's so easy. It's crazy.
Well, yeah. I mean, now, especially, it's probably a lot cheaper, right?
I don't know. I think my flight was like $400. So it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
I mean, you also went for just a weekend.
Yeah. And I did Friday to Sunday, which is like the worst thing.
Yeah,
you could
I
do.
remember when we went. We did like Wednesday to Tuesday, like back in like 2012. We did that, and it was like $190 per person.
Yeah, we were still like
That was a good time.
We were at war at that time, like stealing oil from the Middle East. Weren't we? What was it?
I think we've been doing that for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, way before
that.
that.
But I think back then it was more like prevalent. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Prices were down.
Well, it was Obama's era, so.
Was it?
2012?
I'm really bad at time. Like, I don't really know what's going on.
You don't remember if I give you a year, you don't know the president?
Dude, no way.
2006.
Bush?
Yeah.
All right.
Good job.
Oh, wait. Bush? Yeah, of course Bush.
Yeah.
Wait. Did he do two? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He did. Back to back.
Who was his vice president?
Fucking, that guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fuck. Oh, what? You know what? I was about to say something dumb. But who was it? Dick Cheney? No,
Go back to what you were going to say.
I was going to say, the first name that popped in my mind was Colin Powell.
Nope.
Yeah.
I think he was sec def.
Do you think I could name even one?
I mean, I'm kind of hoping. Yeah, you were right. It was Dick Cheney.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dick Cheney shot somebody. Or he got shot.
No, he fucking blew that guy's face off with the gun when they were like quail hunting or some shit.
Yeah.
He didn't blow his face off.
People do weird stuff. Let's go shoot birds.
Have you been hunting?
No.
No?
I would, though. Like, I love animals, dude, but I'd shoot a deer.
You shoot the fuck out of a deer?
But, like, now with a gun, you know what? I can't even say. I probably would.
Yeah, you would. You would. Absolutely.
I've shot a gun, like, into the woods,
And just, you didn't know. You probably hit something.
Well, I don't know, man. It depends. It really depends. Like, I could never, like, shoot an animal and then, like, walk over to it and it's still alive and, like, have to put it out of its misery.
I know. That's why I would, like, just unload, like, 12 rounds.
I think, a good middle ground is like fishing, like catch and release. Like you catch a fish, you throw it back. It's fun. Hey, here you go.
Is it?
Fish.
No, it's fucking not. All the people out there that are like, first of all, I got a fish thing to tell you. All the people out there that are like super like, oh, fishing is fucking great. I
think it's kind of imagine getting just slammered. Imagine getting slammered on a boat.
Yeah.
And then you're just kind of sitting around. And all of a sudden you hear, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, if it happens, what do you think is the fucking acceptable rate of like having fun? Like the percentage at which you're actually enjoying yourself there?
I would have fun on a boat, no fishing.
Yes, that is true.
So like,
just give me a sound system and some drinks,
dude. You give me like
somewhere to pee.
The Eagles' greatest the Eagles' greatest hits album. You give me a fucking bucket of beers and a fishing pole, like. I'm catching something.
You're catching a good time.
You're catching a good time.
That's what you're catching.
Couple STDs, maybe. Who knows?
All right.
A couple's a lot.
Yeah. But I like these people out there that are fishing. Someone messaged me, by the way, and they were like, "Yo, there's this fish out in I think it was like Alaska or some fucking dumbass place," and they were like, "This fish spend like a whole period of time looking for mates." So it gets so long that they just come in the water. And the water becomes saturated in cum, and fish cum. It's just, I posted this on my Instagram. You didn't see this?
So
This fucking psychopath, I'm sure he's listening. Fuck you.
you're upset.
Yeah.
Ruined the ocean for you, didn't he?
I mean, I hated the ocean to begin with.
All right.
But he's like, yo, just look at this body of water. You see all that white stuff? And I'm thinking to myself, like, oh, it's like,
Splashing.
you know, splashing. You know, or fucking like sea foam or whatever.
Yeah, foam.
All fish cum.
Damn, that's a lot of cum.
Can you imagine?
All that cum? No, I can't imagine that.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a ton.
That's quite a bit. And then what happens if like you're a fertile woman and you go fishing in there, or you go swimming in there? Do you come out with like, you know, like a half man, half fish hybrid?
Yeah, like your eggs get confused and they're like, should we be incubating this?
You ever thought about that?
What?
Like if you were a fertile woman,
Yeah.
okay, and you're just like
Ready to go.
you gotta, you know. Like, has anyone ever been like, yo, let's inject a little, like, frog in here. What happens? Let's wait a couple months.
Frog sperm?
Yeah.
I'm sure they have. They've tried to make, you know, isn't minotaurs a thing? Like, didn't they try to put like a bull in a man?
I think that was just, like, in, like, Hercules.
Yeah, but like, you don't think anyone's ever tried to actually make that over there?
I would hope for the sake of science they would. Because
Think about this. Think about this.
Okay.
Right? Because with war and, you know, violence or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
people are always trying to get a leg up. So you don't think at some point in history that people were, you know, the minotaurs or whatever, they're like, yo, like, imagine having a bull, right? Like 10 of us have to kill a bull. Like,
Yeah.
they're strong.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is when we have sex with this woman, we create a little person. But if we get this bull to have sex with this woman, we can create a bull man, and they would help us in this war.
Oh, you don't remember?
So you don't think they ever tried to make bulls nail women?
Listen to me. First of all, they probably, you know, imprisoned a lot of women back in the day. And
Forget
did some
about
real
imprisoned.
fucked up-
I'm talking about bull fucking.
Well, I'm sure they did it. I'm sure they absolutely bullfucked.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Or
Uh-oh.
the men. This is more likely.
Yeah.
The men are like, we'll find the female bull, which is, isn't there a different name for that?
Yeah, it's a bitch.
Right. Fine. And they slam them
Yeah.
in the fields, and they try to make bull men.
By the way, female bull, cow.
Bang. Yeah, that's it.
I would think it would be like, because back in the day, you know, like I remember learning about history about like the Spartans and like they would like fuck boys and stuff.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, yo, I'm gonna let this fucking Clydesdale just unload a fucking quick.
You say Klein?
A Clydesdale.
Klein? Are you saying Klein? You don't know what it is, do you?
Clydesdale.
Clydesdale?
Yeah.
Isn't it Clyde's?
Either Klein or Clyde's. One of them owns the Dale.
Yeah, it's Clyde. Clyde Drexler.
Okay. Just like, yo, I'm gonna let this fucking horse just fucking
Slam me.
unload in me. So now I have the strength of a grown man
A grown horse.
and a fucking couple horses.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like they probably did that
Got
more
some horsepower.
bingo.
Yeah.
You know, that's probably what they did over like letting like these animals like just like go to town on women. I mean, they probably did that too because they were all fucking sick freaks back in the day.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing that I think about all the time too, because I mean, there's a bunch of animals laying around, and like we know that, like, yo, you don't do that, and
What-
you know, you can't. But at the end of the day, you can't really blame someone. You know, didn't they say like you created HIV by banging a monkey? Like,
Yeah.
you know, back in the day, there's a lot of trial and error back then. There was no information.
You got to figure it out. I mean, I get that. I'm
defending this person fucking.
well, listen, I'm not going to defend bestiality, but I will defend
Beast? You said beast.
bestiality.
Why are you saying shh? Beast. 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 What are you saying?
Bestiality.
Beast?
Beast.
You're making it sound like a sandwich.
No, well, that sounds pretty good.
A bistro. Bestiality.
Bestiality.
What?
Beast.
Beast.
Eality. Bestiality. Bestiality. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? Let me say it the way I want to say it. It's America. But like, I lost my thought. You son of a bitch. Oh no, they're just like letting these animals just fucking rip them. I will ask this. If there was, because people all like these, like, you know, children of the earth people. Like yesterday was, or the day before was Earth Day or whatever. People are like, yo, all the cures for everything is on the earth. You just need to figure it out.
Right.
If you found out that like you could become big strong guy by like either like eating like a baby, like
a human baby.
No. I'm saying like if you can find out like you can like drink like the semen or like eat the ovaries of a female animal, what animal are you taking down? Like what animal are you like, yo, I want these powers?
I have to eat their what?
Like you drink their semen, or you like
women semen?
No, women like ovaries. Like you
I eat their eggs.
Yeah, eat their eggs. That's it. That's the one I was looking for.
You what animal would I
like what animal are you picking?
I mean, I think the obvious answer is, the cheetah.
That's pretty good. I think lion.
Yes, lion's a good answer. But also cheetahs are just
fast,
but they're sexy.
They kind of are.
Yo, but honestly, what's the female lion?
Lioness.
Lioness.
Do you know the female or male like
Bro, I know
anything?
I know one thing.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
When it comes to certain topics, I know like a thing, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, those are also a sexy animal as well.
But like with the lion, I think there's a sense of leadership that comes with that. You know what I mean? Like
I don't think that you can get that from eating an egg.
Why not?
Because I eat a lot of chicken eggs, and I don't get any fucking leadership from that.
Well, we all know that chickens are like the dumbest fucking animals on the planet.
Well, someone's got to lead the pack.
It's not the chickens. It's the human that's fucking caging them.
Well, yeah, but like if they're out in the wild, there's a leader chicken.
Do wild chickens exist?
Of course they exist.
Where?
In the wild.
No, they're called turkeys.
Yes, but there have to be chickens.
No, I'm almost guaranteeing that there's no such thing as a wild chicken. It's like a nun. You don't see them in the wild. Chickens don't exist in the wild. Where would they live?
Yo, honestly, you might be onto something.
I am definitely onto something.
Because anytime I see a chicken, there's like a farm around.
Yeah.
There's a dude in overalls like, within a mile.
Female chickens, not female chickens, wild chickens are turkeys or ducks.
What the fuck? Geese. Swan.
Okay.
The list probably goes on and
Probably,
on.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no such thing as wild chicken. Things that don't exist. Wild chickens, nuns.
So where did chicken come from?
I think the chicken was just like, yo, like someone one day was just like, yo.
But how did we monopolize the chicken? How do we get all the chickens?
You just round them all up.
Where are turkeys?
Turkeys are in the wild. They're all over the place.
You got turkeys in Jersey?
Yeah, all over the place. All over the place.
But is it because they escape?
Maybe. It could be.
Is there turkeys in like Africa? No way.
No shot.
No Thanksgiving.
That's why, well, careful. That's why.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously. It's not the U.S.
Yeah, that's why the Thanksgiving was like here.
Yeah.
They're just like hanging out with.
Chilling.
Like, I'm sure people have brought them over there. And
I'm
they
not
have
sure.
like turkey farms like in like different continents and stuff. But I'm pretty sure turkeys were like a North America thing.
Okay.
We know nothing.
Boom.
About it.
Nailed it.
Oh, man.
Anyway, really, really fun weekend. Watched the Jake Paul fight. Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either, honestly.
I did the smart thing and just waited on Twitter.
Until it was over.
Yeah. Which apparently didn't take very long.
No, it didn't take very long. Good for him with that. I know a lot of people are saying, like, it was rigged or whatever the case may be, but I thought it was funny.
Are you taking a hit
Jake,
for that payout? Single shot for $500K.
I would let him beat me for an hour for $1 million.
He got $500K. Ben Askren.
I think he made $1 million. I'm pretty sure. Like after everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you taking one shot, damaging who you are, telling everyone you actually got fucked up for $500K? $1 million, let's say.
I would, yeah. For $1 million, I would fight somebody. Why not?
No. I'm not saying when you fight someone.
I would just let him punch me in
Because
the face.
all these conspiracy theories are coming out. Which, by the way, I'm sick of fucking conspiracy theories.
Yeah, everything's a conspiracy.
Everything.
You people.
Everything.
Jesus Christ! Just let the world turn.
Yeah.
You fucks.
The flat world?
It doesn't turn.
doesn't.
You fucking idiot! It's a simulation. The sky is an LED screen.
I'm saying like, yo, like I'm coming to you. I'm like, yo, listen, you take the dive. You'll get $1 million from this fight. Just take the dive, and we'll tell everyone that I actually fucked you up.
I mean, to answer your question, yes, but I also don't think that would be necessary because I don't train boxing like that.
Oh,
So
yeah, I
you
mean,
could just beat me anyway.
yeah, but All right, if it was a fucking, I don't know, you versus Jeff Bezos and abusing your employees, like, and one person's like, yo, like, you need to be worse than me.
Okay.
Are you taking the dive for Jeff Bezos?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for $1 million, right?
Well, I'm gonna ask for more out of that guy.
Think so?
Yeah, I might get some equity or
I
something.
mean, he won't even pay his employees. What makes you think he's gonna give you money?
I mean,
You're white. No, Joey, though, seriously, if one of these, because like other internet, like,
let me stop you there. I am never gonna get on like a YouTube boxing.
you're never doing like Rough and Rowdy
Never.
or Triller or
I would
something
never
like
do
that.
any of that. No.
Why not?
Because I'm 29. I have no interest in boxing and getting my nose broken.
Oh, you have no interest in boxing now.
No, not boxing like that. I like want to go back to boxing when I could get fucking, whatever, when I go back there when the world is normal. But I don't want to fight anyone and like get my nose broken. I'm not competing.
All right, who, like, realistically, like, I'm not saying you're going to be going up against like Jake Paul. Like, you could talk all this shit you want. He poured money into his fucking training and like legitimately.
He's been training for years.
Legitimately, like, and he's an athlete too. Him and his brother were athletes, right?
Yeah.
They were like fucking collegiate athletes.
I mean, they're gonna get no. Well, I think Logan wrestled in college, but Jake didn't.
Okay, what I'm saying though is, if it's like, yo, like, for fun, let's fucking fight for a charity or something, you wouldn't do it?
No, I don't think so.
You're fucking crazy.
Why?
Why wouldn't you?
Because I don't need to get punched in the face and break my nose.
All right, you could wear a fucking nose guard or a helmet or something.
Maybe then.
Do you think? All right, I have a couple names of people to see if like you could, like, if you would box them.
Okay.
And what you think the outcome would be.
Okay.
David Dobrik.
Dude, I'd beat the brakes off of David Dobrik.
You're fucking bashing his teeth in?
I think most people would. He doesn't strike me as very coordinated or athletic.
Coordinator athletic?
Coordinated
You didn't say that. You said
or athletic.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's not a bad one.
Yeah.
CM Punk.
I mean, I don't know too much about him. I mean, he'd probably beat me up.
He'd probably fuck you up.
Yeah.
But
Honestly, though, it really depends. Because if you wait another 3 years, I'd probably fuck him up.
think so? He's not that old.
Yeah, but he's like aging, and I have 3 years to train.
I don't know about that.
I have confidence in myself if I'm able to train for like 3 years.
Okay. Ninja.
Dude, that would be a massacre.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would fucking snap him in half. I honestly think I could snap him in half.
You do?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a lot of money, though. He might put in the time.
Well, yeah, you can put in the time. You could pay whoever you want, but you're going to have to put on also 80 pounds.
Oh, he might be able to do that. All that fucking Mountain Dew that he drinks, probably. I can't talk shit.
Well, you drink Mountain Dew?
No.
I was about to literally stop this podcast.
No, but tell me that new flavor doesn't look delicious.
They come out with a new flavor every fucking 5 seconds.
You didn't see that one? It's like watermelon Baja penis
Oh,
blast.
Baja Blast?
No. It's like watermelon cooler chill.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's probably made
It's
of
pink.
Yeah.
It
You could
is-
probably clean your toilet with it.
Yeah, probably. Absolutely. All right, me.
Me and you?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I don't know about that.
I got the reach, but you have the speed,
It would be a hilarious time.
and you probably have the footwork. Or you just have
Here's
to,
what I think would happen.
Yeah.
If we set a date that we were going to box and it was like a year from now, I think that I would just train more than you would.
No. You would just train.
And Frank, you'd be like, I'll get there.
I'll get there. Yeah. I'd be like, yo, I just need 2 weeks, and I'll do the last 2 weeks, and I'll be like, all right, I'm good.
That would be strategic, though. I would just kind of bounce around and try to tire you out.
And it would work quite well. It would work quite well. You'd also, this is what you guys don't realize, too. Joey, you'd play mind games a little bit. Like, you would be like, yo, like, you better not lose for your daughter. And, like, enrage her. I would never, because...
An enraged man who's fighting for his daughter.
Yeah, but I'm not uncoordinated.
You better try.
I'm not uncoordinated, but I would say that you have, like, more of a coordinated go of it.
Yeah, I don't... Is that an expression? A
No,
coordinated go.
A coordinated go of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I think you would, like, it would be like, it would go to decision. Put it like that.
Okay.
It wouldn't be a knockout or TKO.
No, I don't think so either.
I think it would be, it'd be a good fight.
I think it'd be hilarious. I think I'd be laughing a lot.
11,000 patrons?
No.
Which, by the way, guys, go to patreon.com/thebasementyard. You can join today. We're almost at 8,500 as of recording.
And then we're doing a power hour.
And then we're doing a Power Hour podcast. Joey's still getting that video of him doing an enema. It's going to be up there, exclusive to the patrons. As patrons, you get every weekly episode that you're watching right now a week in advance, and you get exclusive episodes every Friday that people don't get access to. So, patreon.com/thebasementyard.
You crushed that. But yo, I wanted to talk about this because I thought it was just really funny, and it has nothing to do with like. All right. So you know this whole thing with Jake Paul, everyone's like, oh, it was rigged and like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So the reason why I bring this up because look, I saw a video and it was a very nice video because it was like of a boxer and this guy's like huge. He looks like fucking Batista.
Okay.
And he's like jacked and he's fighting another boxer who like clearly has some sort of like Down syndrome or whatever.
Okay.
And he's doing an amazing job. And like, you know, there's a referee, there's a crowd and everything. And the guy who's like yoked or whatever is like, you know, it's a work. Basically, like he's getting
like
punched and he's like going down and like he's making it look super
right.
and he's actually doing like a phenomenal job. Like this dude's like, you know, whatever. And you know, he keeps getting up and then the guy who clearly has Down syndrome.
This is going
like,
to take a turn. I can already tell.
No, it's just a very funny comment. So then the person who has like you know, Down syndrome like ends up like, you know, knocking him out or whatever.
Yeah.
They TKO. And I watched the video and I was like, damn, that was like a really nice video. I click on the comments. The first comment just says, rigged.
You got him. He fucking exposed the whole business. There you go.
I was laughing for like an hour. Rigged.
Dude, some of these, there are some fucking internet comments I see. I will say, I feel like the comment section in Twitter has like ruined comedy for me. Because
what do you mean?
So much of what I find funny is like I read in those two places, and it's like, how do you then translate that into like a show or a bit or something like that? And it's just like so small and witty, 140 characters or whatever it is, and it's just perfect.
Dude, like TikTok is like cool, and there's a lot of funny stuff on it, but the comments, dude.
Really?
The comments are unbelievable sometimes.
I don't have TikTok to this day.
Oh, dude, some of the comments on that fucking app are so funny. And so creative. I don't even have like a thing off the top of my head, but sometimes like, you know, someone will post a video and they'll just ask like a open-ended question and people get creative in the comments and I just die, dude. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, I'll give it to them. But then you get the other douchebags in the comment that try to just be contrarian for the sense of being contrarian.
Well, I saw a thing that was like, whoa, like so there was a video that had like 1 million likes and all these shares and shit. And it was, you know, like if you're happy and you know, like they were doing like that. But the person said like something about hitting your kids with a belt. Like, oh, if you're hitting your kids with a belt, it's not, it's still abuse or whatever. And then some woman like had that in the beginning of her video. And then at the end she goes, tell me you have kids tell me you don't have kids without telling me you don't have kids. Meaning like, well, when you have kids, you'll realize.
I know.
Then another dude pops in, and he like finds out who this woman is, her job, and like puts the number to her job there. This is the video that has like millions of likes. The video of her job there, and reports her to CPA. I was like, whoa, dude, this is a lot.
Out.
This is a TikTok, but like also like she could be fucking joking. Like, what are we doing? We're calling the government and being like, yo, she made a joke. So, like, I'm reporting her. And he's like, I hope that they don't find anything with you. And I was like, dude, this is kind of like
people
wild.
are getting out of control with
I
that
understand,
shit.
like, not, like, being against, like, disciplining your kids in that way or whatever. But, like, yo, at the end of the day, this is a TikTok. Like, she also could be, like, fucking joking, dude. Like, chill. Like, you could split up a family like that over nothing. Like, that's wild.
Yeah, no, I know. And that kind of hits, like, the umbrella overarching theme is, like, even though there's more ability for people to fuck around and do shit like that, people tend to stop thinking that they are. Like, no one takes that as a joke anymore. It's like, you know, like, and I hate the argument is like everyone is soft, because I don't think necessarily that's the case. I think that there are things that people nowadays realize are wrong that weren't wrong. It doesn't make them soft for that. But in that regard, people's ability to be able, because one person finds something unfunny, it's like everyone then needs to find something unfunny.
And it's also like there's a waterfall effect. So like you'll go to a video, right? And it'll be something like, for instance, the video of the guy who's on the airplane is like screaming the N-word at people.
Yikes.
So
Weird. Never seen that.
You didn't see the guy? He was wearing a Burger King fucking crown.
No.
And he's screaming the N-word on a plane. And for whatever reason, this dude's like ironically liked on the internet. So like that video, right? You go to the comments and there's people being like, yo, blah, blah, like just like making a joke of it. Like no one taking it seriously of being like, yo, this is fucking crazy. Like get this guy off a plane, like whatever. Like people are just like continuously making jokes. And I think that's just because the first comment, like when you open the comments, if you see that everyone is on the same side of being like, oh, this is actually kind of funny or something. It's inviting to be like, oh yeah, it is funny. You want to be a part of it. But when people take it seriously and they're like this and that, then you jump on that. You're like, yo, this is fucked up, whatever. So for this woman who like just made this video, like there wasn't like, obviously if you're making a TikTok where you're beating your kids with a fucking belt or something, you're like, this woman's a fucking maniac. Like this is crazy, you know? Like that's wild. But it's like she just said words, and then this guy like found her job and like put it out there for people, for like millions of people to see and to like harass her job now. Like she could lose her job. And like you're reporting her to the Child Protection Agency. Like this is like a big thing. And I think people don't realize like their actions. Like I get you want to be safe and just make sure that she was joking or make sure that there's nothing bad going on in this family, like whatever. But you also have to understand that there's repercussions for like all that shit. It's the same thing with like cyber bullies where they can say whatever they want online because they don't have to deal with you face to face. Either there's physical repercussions where you punch me in the face, or there's emotional repercussions where you get really upset and then I have to like see you be upset and just deal with that and know that like I'm the bad person who caused this. But when you're online, you don't have to deal with any of that. So when this dude does that, he doesn't have to deal with anything else. He feels like I did my job, I look like a hero. But then this woman who maybe didn't do anything now has CPA coming to her house and like checking out her house and interviewing her daughter and like yo, you have to realize like there's a lot of power in the internet and like just take it easy.
Well, and not getting too much into the political side of that, but I think like so much of what the internet is like, the internet is an incredible place. It has given us a lot of great things, you know, and access to great things and stuff like that. But a lot of what has come as a result is this idea of like black and white, you know, not in terms of, you know, like I know we joke about like a race issue and stuff like that, but I'm saying like legitimately like it's black and white. Like it's either it's wrong or it's not wrong. It's this or it's not this. And that gray area, that discretionary point of that center has kind of been removed almost entirely.
And also like you better pick a side.
Yeah, and exactly. You better subscribe. If you're in the middle, you're fucking, and that's the thing that I really don't like about, and again, not getting it too much into the politics of everything, but that's something that I really don't like about, you know, like the very liberal and even like the mediocre, like kind of average liberal community is like the idea of like, if you're not for the Democratic side or the liberal side, you're with the other side. And it's like, or there's a very fucking middle place where you can live comfortably, you can understand both sides of things. But the same thing with the internet, dude. That's how it is. When something comes out, you need to subscribe as either it's the best thing in the world or the worst thing in the world. It's the biggest issue in the world or the fucking, you know, least harmless and in everything.
Yeah, I just feel like, and also like, I mean, it's TikTok. The demographic on TikTok is like, it's like 14 to 23, as I think is their biggest demo. Or no, it was 16 to 24 is their biggest demo. And like, yo, you can't really be talking like you know shit about parenting at 18. Like you just can't. And it's not because, you know, you're just, you know, whatever. Like I can't, bro, I'm 10 years older than you. And like, I have nothing to say. I'm not a parent. Like when you get older, you realize that like, you really just can't make a comment and act like this is what it is and like you're holding this to a certain standard. It's like you don't really know what you're saying. You don't, because you haven't experienced enough.
Well,
it has nothing to do with your age. It's about experience.
Yeah.
And like with
and
age
people
comes
can
experience.
And people could be more mature for their fucking like their age and stuff like that. But that doesn't. You're right. It doesn't like. And anyone could come up with a fucking witty comment or something quick and snarky to say, and then it like, wow, well, I need to subscribe to what this person is thinking. And that's the thing is that at that point, like, yo, if any fucking, I'm letting anyone here know, if anyone that watches this show is sub 22 and you try to tell me about life, I will fucking kill you. Like, just shut up, sit there.
Or tell you how to parent your kid.
I'll fuck them up.
Yeah,
like,
I can't even imagine that. Like, I can't imagine, like, a picture you being on this show and then talking about something you did with your daughter, like the way you fed her or something, and then some like 18-year-old like just hit you up and it's like, actually, you're not supposed to do that, this and that, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, you're in high school. Like, what the fuck?
You know why I could say this? Because at a point in my life, I'm sure I was that fucking dumbass 18-year-old.
Exactly.
That was like, yo. And that's the thing is that I lived through the ability of understanding that was wrong, so I don't fucking do that now, and I noticed that. Where kids now, they have it at their fingertips. They can look up someone just saying like, oh, or how about we allow them like the babies, like, you know, argument. Like, I'm not going to touch that one too much, but
the fuck are you talking about? Oh, gender neutral.
Yeah. And it's like, that's coming from a place of just like complete, like it's either right or wrong. You know what I mean? And there's no like right in the middle. So I guess what I'm trying to like loop it back in, you know, in terms of is like, unless you know, like if you have the ability to say like, yo, I have like firsthand experience, not from watching other people, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And just fucking learn.
Yeah. Cause like everyone, like, especially when it comes to something like parenting, from what I've like gathered from seeing the people that I know who have babies and shit, it's like nothing prepares you. Like everyone talks, there's books, there's this and that, but it's like at the end of the day, it's a hands-on experience. Every baby is different, and you just kind of do what you do, and it ends up working out. So for you to have like a definitive answer to what you are supposed to do is like, that is wrong. And the reason, like you said, just to reiterate what you were saying, dude, at 18, I was so sure that I knew more than anybody.
Yeah.
Like when it came to certain things, and then you get older and you're like, what a fucking idiot.
Moron.
And like we joke now about like how fucking dumb we are about certain things, but I'm legitimately like serious when I say that when I was like 18, 19, 20 years old, I was like, I am very smart for my age, and I know this and I know that, and like I had opinions that I didn't necessarily like direct it at people because like I, you know, just wasn't that type of person. But I always felt in my mind like, oh, I know, you know, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And like now I just look back and I'm like, you're just so wrong.
So stupid.
Yeah. So it's like I understand being that age and feeling like I know shit and I do the research and I, you know, whatever. But, yo, things change. People are different. And like there's just no definitive answers to anything out here. Yeah. Like you learn on the fly. So when people come across that way and like they jump to, you know, doing what this dude did, I'm like, God damn, man, that's terrifying. Like to make a joke.
The humor would have been if that person then re-quoted it, or like what's it like? I guess they reposted it, like the video of him like doing that and stuff like that, and then her just saying like, now I'm gonna beat the balls out of my kids because, like I always think of that Russell Peters bit years and years and years ago where he was like, I'm gonna call Child Protective Services on you, and his parents being like, oh yeah. Well, I know it takes 12 minutes for them to get here. And in that 12 minutes, somebody's going to get hurt. You know, that would be the fucking humor in it. But just shut up.
Now that we've talked about beating kids, let's get to these ads.
Yeah, well, yeah.
What was that?
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. If I can unlock my computer here. Come on. Oh.
All that money and can't get technology to work.
Here we go. First up we have here is Harry's Razors. Not raisins, razors. Okay, we're talking about shaven faces. All right, they deliver a close, comfortable shave at a fair price, still as low as $2 per refill. Okay, they bought a German razor blade factory that has been making blades for over 100 years. Okay, so this is seniority. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the wrong word. But yeah, Harry stands behind the quality of their blades so much that they have a 100% money-back guarantee on harrys.com. The design team combined a weighted ergonomic handle with a textured grip and flex hinge. It's a smart, simple razor designed for delivering a close shave along all the contours of your face, no matter what face you have, okay? But yeah, you can go to Harry's right now and try it out. You get a special offer, a starter set and body wash at harrys.com/basement. You'll get a 5-blade razor, weighted Truman handle, foaming shave gel, a travel blade cover, and a travel size body wash. harrys.com/basement to redeem your offer today. All right, so go check them out. Harry's is lovely. Some of the best packaging I've ever seen in my entire life. Good for them. But harrys.com/basement, redeem that offer today for that starter set. Next, we have Gabi. Gabi. We're talking about getting insurance, all right? And what Gabi's going to do for you is they're the one true comparison platform with real rates. So basically, you get on the site and you'll be able to compare insurance through the top 40 insurance providers like Progressive, Nationwide, and Travelers all in one place so that you know you're getting like the lowest price or the best price for whatever you need. You can use your current insurance information to get started, and in just minutes, you'll be able to see quotes for the exact same coverage you currently have, and it's free to use, by the way. So this is a free service to check out, comparing like apples to apples insurances. Gabi customers save $961 per year on average, and they'll never sell your info, so no annoying spam calls or robo calls or, I've been getting like so many fucking calls from like Brazil for some reason. I don't know what I did.
We are calling about your car's extended warranty.
Yeah, some of my friends who don't have cars get that call, and it's like, what are these people? You're not even vet who's going on. So yeah, they're never going to sell your info, so that's great. But yeah, like I said, on average, you're saving $961 per year. That is amazing. Put your policy to the test. Get a better insurance with Gabi. It's totally free to check, and there's no obligation. Go to Gabi, gabi.com/basement. That is gabi.com/basement to check it out. Again, that is gabi.com/basement. Next here we have BetterHelp. BetterHelp online counseling. You can start communicating with a therapist in just under 48 hours, and they make it very seamless to switch from counselor to counselor. They have licensed professionals that specialize in things like relationship drama or anxiety and depression, anything you need. And there's also a bunch of different ways to kind of talk to your therapist. You could talk to them on the phone. I believe there's video chat and text. So it's very helpful, and it's a good way to kind of dip your toe into the world of therapy. So definitely go check them out. Right now, our visitors, betterhelp.com/yard, you will get 10% off of your first month. Okay, if you head there. 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/yard. Join the millions of people who are taking charge of their mental health with the help of a licensed professional. Okay, so betterhelp.com/yard for that. And lastly, here we have Pretty Litter. It is kitty litter reinvented. Okay. I actually got this and I gave it to one of my buddies, Ahmed, because he has a cat named Boots, who whenever I'm on Xbox with him, he's like, Boots, stop, Boot, and then the Xbox will just shut off. So this cat is turning off his Xbox. But yeah, my buddy Ahmed, I gave him this Pretty Litter. Unlike traditional litter, Pretty Litter is super light crystals, trap odor, and release moisture, resulting in dry, low-maintenance litter that doesn't smell. And it's made to be safe for your cat and you. It's made from ultra-absorbent minerals and is virtually dust-free. It arrives at your door in a small, lightweight bag that lasts an entire month. But the best thing about Pretty Litter is that it's the world's smartest litter because it's like a health indicator. So it monitors your cat's health by changing colors when it detects potential underlying issues. You won't find that kind of innovation in conventional litters that you just see in stores. So definitely go check out Pretty Litter. My buddy Ahmed is like, he's texted me like 5 times being like, yo, this is amazing. And I'm like, all right, relax. He's got his like nose in the thing smelling it. Like, it smells so good. But you can get the world's smartest litter without leaving home by visiting prettylitter.com and use the promo code BASEMENT for 20% off your first order. That is prettylitter.com. Use the promo code BASEMENT for 20% off. Again, prettylitter.com, promo code BASEMENT, 20% off. So go check them out. If you got a cat, this is what you need. All right? Boom.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this week's edition of Keeping It Frank.
Oh, boy.
As always, I am your host, Frank, a.k.a. Aquaman, a.k.a.
Not a.k.a. Aquaman.
A.k.a. John Stamos.
John Stamos now?
A.k.a. young Robert Redford. And we're here for a very special edition. We're going to pull the curtain back a little bit, explain to you guys kind of the inner workings of Santa Gato Studios. A lot of people here always ask us, like, oh, you know, like, what's the actual process like? We did actually a video where we answered a similar question on Patreon. You know, Keeping It Frank, where we delve into the important topics that I know you guys want to talk about. So, Joey, how you doing today?
What are we doing?
All right. So, you've worked quite a bit to become the individual. Would you feel that entrepreneur is a good term to use for you?
Sure.
Yeah. Do you think you've single-handedly, you know, kind of worked to build up yourself as an individual and then spread the wealth across, you know, this empire that you've built?
I would like to think so.
Okay. So, for those of you guys that don't know, what happens, it's a pretty simple process that we do here where basically,
this better be good.
So basically, you know, everyone contributes a little bit to the show. Okay. You know, Joey does most of, what do you do? But then we got Josh who does the editing. We got a guy, Manu, who does a lot of like the graphics and stuff like that. You work with merch people that don't put my faces on anything. But something that I noticed that you do is you're a leader here, correct?
Okay.
Some would say that you're the Bezos of Santa Gato Studios.
That'd be nice.
So you have a very specific way of doing things. Is that correct?
Where the fuck is this going?
Yes or no, Joey?
Yes.
Okay. So there have been times in the past where you asked me to come with, topics and stuff to talk about, whether it be Patreon episodes or weekly episodes. And I do it, right? Mm-hmm. There have been times where I haven't done it.
Okay.
What has been your response to those times where I haven't been able to come with anything? Come on. Oh, hey man, you really need to come up with some better stuff. Just all I ask is you do this.
I've never said come up with better stuff.
You say all I ask.
I said all I ask is for when you come here to have something premeditated, that we don't get here and try to come up with something.
Yeah. So you hold people accountable.
Oh God.
You held me accountable. You know where I'm going with this?
No.
You don't know where I'm going? Ladies and gentlemen, as of recording the other day, Joey told me that he accidentally forgot to do something, which delayed the clips of this show from being edited, approved, and posted. Joey, explain yourself, you son of a bitch, because if it was one of us, you would have fucking had a conversation with us.
Okay, relax with if it was one of us.
If it was one of us. There's not many of us, but we are a band of brothers. All right, Josh, I know you're editing this. Fucking, you know what it is.
No, because how it works is Josh edits the clips, and then he usually sends me them, and he's like, "Are these good?" And I'll either approve of certain ones or be like, "Nah, let's get a different one." Or fix these things, edit that, blah blah blah. And then I give him titles for that. And I was in Miami, and I was a little buzzed,
A little drunk.
so I didn't approve any of them, and he just picked the one that he thought was best and kind of made a decision to be he's not answering me, so I'm going to
Congratulations,
do this.
Josh.
And I told him that too.
What
I was
do you
like,
have
dude, way to pick up the ball, because I dropped it.
You dropped it. So who's holding you accountable?
Apparently you.
Checks and bounces, bitch. I'm fucking back.
What do you want to do? You want to whip me in the back?
I'm not going to do that because that would be inappropriate and hot. I will say this though.
Too sexy.
Too sexy. Every single organization.
Real quick. I don't want to deviate too far from this. I understand that, but would that be something that you're into, honestly?
Whipping?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
If you had to be on one side of the whipping, which side? I don't know. Not me, just in general.
Oh, I was going to say with you.
No, just in general.
I'd rather be hitting you. I don't really care. I don't have I guess I'd rather do
a pain thing. You ever want to get socked?
No, I never do.
Your jaw. I went like this, and you went.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, just
all right. Back to it.
Yeah.
You try to deviate and get off this. So Joey, what do you have to say? You dropped the ball. Did you hold yourself accountable?
I did.
What did you say to yourself?
I didn't say anything to me. I said it to Josh. I said,
so I'm gonna do it. You son of a bitch, because I don't let any fucking
I said
injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. Okay, and this is an injustice. All right, so Joey, I just need to let you know. Listen, man, I don't ask a lot from you. Okay, and normally you do a really really good job. In this situation, I want to make sure that I'm addressing the fact that you were late and you dropped the ball. And I get it. You were in Miami. You were having fun. You were trying to turn yourself into a mogul. I get it. But just make sure this doesn't happen again. Okay.
It won't.
Beautiful. Moving forward, I am hereby putting my flag in the ground, okay? And I am establishing the Santa Gato Studios Board of Directors, okay? And it is a checks and balances system that is meant to make sure that you are held accountable as well. And as the obvious chairman, I introduce myself.
No.
And then Josh is coming on as our eminent recorder. And then we also have Manu, who's coming as our eminent ugly person. Apparently he's ugly. So we need, Josh is pretty hot. We need another ugly person to balance it out for us uglies. So I just wanted to make sure that we know moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, everything that you see will not be under the tyrannical iron fist of this son of a bitch here. All right? And all because I kept it frank.
Okay.
I'm very proud of that one.
Cool.
I'm really proud.
How many times did you practice that in the mirror?
The first minute I had pretty much down packed.
Right.
The last 4 were all just out there.
You feel better?
A little bit.
You're fired.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
That was good.
Also, I wanted to talk about before we get out of here. I wanted to talk about
Get out of here. We got time.
We got time, but I'm just saying. I just wanted something I wanted to sneak in. The video of Ben Shapiro buying wood from Home Depot.
Oh.
I truthfully, listen. Forget about. I
Politics.
really
forget about politics.
Yeah, just forget about all of that. Let's just watch that video as people who are just going to pretend that we have no idea what's going on in the world. This man is...
Boy.
He is like what I imagine Family Guy would depict like a nerd. You know what I'm saying? Like the classic...
Yes. He and down to the voice. I'm not trying to shame him.
I
my
am.
understanding, he's fucking he's well spoken, he's successful, good for him, awesome. But
dude,
you gotta lean into it a little less.
he's holding onto a receipt. I thought he was holding a cup of coffee. He literally is like this. I thought he was holding a cup of coffee, and he's like, "You see, I bought a piece of wood. He bought what is our wood? He bought our wood."
To his defense, a wood is very expensive right now.
Okay, what the fuck are you talking about?
A piece of wood has been upcharged a lot.
How much do you think that piece of wood was?
I would say like $30.
Are you fucking nuts?
It's possible.
No, it's not.
Dude, have you seen... When was the last time you did anything with your hands?
Frankie, do you realize that wood that he's holding with one hand first of all, there's a bag.
All right,
on
maybe
it.
not $30. I would say $12. That was not... I'm telling you, dude. Lumber is fucking through the roof right now.
He's really tapped into the lumber fucking industry.
Listen, someone that now owns real estate and goes to Lowe's every now and then. I see these lumber prices.
What'd you build? What have you built?
I never said I built something.
Oh, yeah, well, you're a wood expert.
But I've
Tell us about oak.
I've taken a gander at these wood prices, Joey.
Oh, so
okay.
yeah, he's tapped in.
I'm tapped in. Absolutely, I'm tapped in.
Yeah.
When was the last time you went to a Lowe's and or Home Depot?
I went to Home Depot recently.
For what?
I don't know. I lied.
You fucking stupid bitch.
I haven't seen a Lowe's since maybe 2009.
Fair. That is fair.
Yeah.
But when was the last time you... I'm telling you, I'm tapped into this industry, baby. I bought a weed whacker. You don't just do that for fun.
You bought a weed whacker?
I did.
Why didn't you get one of the ones that drive?
That's a lawnmower.
Damn it.
My fucking point exactly.
Yeah, but you could. Yeah.
No, but back to what you were saying.
You got to get one of those though.
I thought about it. Don't have that big of a property.
That's true.
Don't need it.
But
I got a push one. It works for now. It came with the house.
don't get a push.
It was free. No, not like the manual ones that you guys used to use.
Oh, okay, cool.
It has the starter.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
You know.
Oh, Frank's out there though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Back to what I was saying. Mm-hmm. He needs to realize what he's doing. You don't just hold up a piece of paper and a piece of wood like this and become a symbol for fucking national pride.
I mean, I don't think that's what he's trying to do.
Well, no, I think that's exactly what he was trying to do.
Well, he was trying to say they don't have a hard stance on
that Georgia voting law.
Yeah, so he's support them or whatever. But it was just funny that the whole video is just funny to me because he's standing there with a receipt like this. And then he has a piece of wood that has a bag on it.
Yo, he put it in a fucking bag.
But you self-checked that.
That's the funniest part is that he's this needs to go in a bag.
Also, I'm thinking about this, right? The point, let's just say it was whatever. Let's just say he obviously he really believes in, companies not taking a hard stance on those things.
Fair enough.
Which is fine. So if he has that and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna go support them because they haven't taken a hard stance and whatever, you could do that. So but you go and you just buy a piece of wood and you post it on Instagram like you're some fucking hero. You're not even building anything. You're buying the wood and you're just gonna put it in your den.
No,
and
he'll
that's
probably
it.
get it one of those wood burning I bought this and put it behind on his fucking show.
I just I think that's just weird behavior. It would be the equivalent of this. If Carvel is going out of business and you go to Carvel and you're just let me just get a little thing of rainbow sprinkles.
Yeah.
And it's what the fuck?
Yeah, no,
Not helping.
And that's the thing that I think is funny about it, because again, just fucking whatever stance you take on the political aspect of things, you know, it's just funny because he didn't have the wherewithal to be like, this can be stupid. You know what I mean? It's like, and again, we've talked about it ad nauseum at this point in time, but like the fucking Imagine video, just as stupid.
That was arguably dumber.
Probably.
I hate that video.
Yeah. But like, it's just like holding out, like, yeah, I bought this. And
know
what does
what
he call the wood?
Cobbler.
Cobbler?
He said, he goes, this magnificent piece of cobbler. It's like, it's wood.
What?
It's wood.
It's like, you know, like, chill out.
Yeah,
Is that like
Frankie's
a type?
tapped in and he doesn't even feel that way.
I'm not that tapped in. Let me
He's
tell
like,
you.
cobbler? I
Anytime
thought that was like food.
Anytime I see
Is it like pie?
I can't tell you, fucking Becca's dad is such an awesome guy, but anytime we'll like see a tree, he'll be like, oh, that's and I automatically just go, maple, oak. I don't know what woods
There's
are.
only two
There's
trees.
only two.
Yeah, it's
you know. But he could, maybe, is that like the type of wood? Is that called a cobbler wood?
Dude, I know peach cobbler, and I know there's no wood in that.
There's
so
none.
I was completely thrown for a loop when he said that. I was
Yeah.
like, he's teaching me something about wood.
I had no clue what a cobbler was.
It was a cool piece of wood, but
buy something cooler.
But you're only buying one piece of wood. You can't make anything with that. That's my point. It's like you're going in and just getting a thing.
You could make a thing with that.
All right, but
you
he's
could
not
cut it
gonna.
up into pieces and make a little house.
He's not going to build a bird bath with it.
I don't know. You never know what he's doing for it.
I don't know.
Maybe he's using it for his wife to sit on when she has that wet ass pussy. Which is a problem, by the way. I spoke to my wife.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. You have some sort of virus
Yeah.
or infection.
Oh man.
No, I wish.
That video just was so uncomfortable. It almost looked like the person was filming had a gun, and he was like, "I bought this."
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, cool. Like Mr. Home Depot was like, you better buy this fucking wood.
Yeah.
I don't even care what you do with it.
And there's got to be better things to buy. Like, if you're going to make the stance, like, go buy something
Buy
like...
a drill.
I mean, no, well, that's, I think, the point is that, like, the drills, like, it's not a Home Depot drill. It's like, you know, DeWalt or Makuhita or whatever.
Yeah, but Home Depot's getting a percentage.
Yeah, they're getting a percentage, but you're not, like, I'm sure, like, the...
No. Actually, I'm pretty sure they have to buy that wholesale, so technically make the money back.
I don't know about that.
I know about that.
You sure? I don't know about that there.
You can't have a store. You have to buy the
Buy
things.
like a bag of screws or something that is actually like you're gonna use. You know, like he has a better chance of using a bag of screws or nails.
That's my point. Like buying the wood was so funny to me because it's like that's pointless. Like if you're gonna go and support a store, like get something.
Yeah.
Like buy something that you're gonna use.
And
Just one piece of wood.
do you think
It's like, yo, I'm gonna support Staples. You go in there and you get a stapler.
Let me make something very clear too. If you saw that and you were like, right on, you're fucking stupid too.
I'm gonna go buy one piece of wood.
If I saw that, it could have been fucking Derek Jeter out there. And like that's why like all these like celebrities that are like, yo, buy my shit. Like I don't buy it because there's something off about it. But if like Derek Jeter was out there and it was like he walked into fucking Modell's and he was like, I bought a single pair of shorts, I'd be like, that's stupid.
Like, thanks.
I'm not gonna buy the shorts now.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not gonna go. That's not gonna motivate me to go to Home Depot or Lowe's and be like, I'm gonna support them. How many people do you think actually did that?
Went out and bought something?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm sure there are people out there that are like, yeah, we need to do something. And they're easily like motivated, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
But it was just, you know, like that's what I'm saying. Like, forget about the political thing. It was just funny to me. This dude standing out in the parking lot, like filming a video, being like, "Look what I did. I supported this store. It bought one single piece of wood." It's like, dude.
Like I said though, I feel it, man. That wood is expensive. It ain't cheap. There's an upcharge for it right now, baby.
He also was holding on to that receipt pretty tight, so maybe he returned it
It's possible.
because you're saying it's a $50 piece of wood.
It's possible. He turned his ass around and he was like, I just bought this wood for a political meeting and I need to return it back.
Yeah.
I'm getting better with
You're
that.
really getting good at that.
I'm actually getting overly like confident in my ability to do that.
Yeah.
So I might have to start doing it online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Home Depot. I like the smell in there.
Oh, good smell.
It's a great smelling store.
Good smell in those stores.
Honestly, the stores that you would expect to smell like shit usually smell the best.
Smell great. You know what is a smell that gets me going? Basement. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
The smell of a basement?
Of a basement, yeah. Basement smell. Anyone that has basements out there, you know what I'm talking about,
I
baby.
mean, I have a basement.
But like not like you have a nice basement. I'm saying like an alright basement.
My basement's nice. Well, now it's nice. I just redid it last year.
Oh yeah. So think about when you were a kid. Basement smell. There's like a little like mildew,
A little dirt.
and a little dirt.
Yeah.
You know, a little like grunge.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You smell.
It smells like wet concrete a little bit when it rains.
Oh yeah. You smell exactly. You smell like
Soil.
asphalt, water, and a little.
You enjoy that.
I love that smell.
Yeah. For me, like stores that try to smell good are disgusting. Yankee Candle. What do we?
Overload.
You've loaded all over me.
I walk in there and I basically have a stroke.
Exactly. And like Abercrombie and Fitch, like, what are you trying to kill us?
Do you remember?
You trying to kill us?
Do you remember back in the day they had like fucking like what was it?
Hot men outside.
Hollister.
Hot men.
It was like a thing, and it was like you'd fucking get in your skippies and just be like, "Oh, welcome."
Did you say get in your skippies?
Yeah.
What are you, 100,000 years old?
Yes. My back hurts, so it
Yeah,
makes sense.
Abercrombie and Fitch, you walk in there and it's like, you can't breathe
Yeah.
at all.
Oh my God.
It's like, yo, we're gonna face fuck you with this like fierce or whatever that shit was called.
Dude, someone recently sent me a picture of me wearing a Hollister shirt, and I never wanted to kill myself as much as that moment. Do you want to see it?
And yo, how about a store that's just like, yo, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hire dudes who have six packs. We're gonna put a scarf on them and have them no shirts on and have to stand outside.
And there were girls that would do that too. They would like put them in like bikini tops and shit like that.
Dude, who signs up for that job?
Every teenager we knew that lived on Long Island. Because that's what it was.
Oh my god, dude.
I feel like everyone did that at one point in time.
No. I don't know anyone who did that.
I think we knew at least one person, whether like consciously or subconsciously, we knew one person or at least that did that.
I don't know, man. And like American Eagle too. That was like another one of them. Hollister, American Eagle, Abercrombie and Fitch, all of these things. This is a horrible
In
picture.
a medium Hollister shirt.
Yo, this shirt.
That
is,
was too late in my life.
This shirt is screaming.
You know, Espo,
Yo, I want to say, like, honestly,
Yeah.
you might be like 4 times hotter now.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Wow.
in this picture, dude, look at
Short
your
hair
face.
don't work for me. Oh yeah. No, it's
No,
rough.
but you just look like you got stung by bees.
Fatter. You can just say that. You can say
just-
fatter.
No, but like your eyes look like you were up crying all night.
Well, that was a rough time in my life. I will say that. Full transparency. It is possible that I had been doing that.
Oh my god. Yeah.
My favorite part is my tits.
Yeah, your tits are there.
Tits are out
Yeah.
for the.
Also, not for nothing, but you're jamming that cock in there too. In
Were
those
they
pants.
tight pants?
Kind of.
I don't think they were that tight. I think I was just. It was a good GCD, as I call it in the Alberts household.
Good cock day.
Good cock day.
Yeah.
We all get them every now and then.
Yeah.
What other smells? All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Honesty hour. You scratch your balls
Well, I have an obligation.
to smell your fingers, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to know where you are in the world.
Yeah. You ever get a really itchy fucking anus?
Oh,
And then you have to like scratch it, but like you don't want to touch it.
I don't touch bare
Well, yeah,
butthole
obviously.
on finger. I go over the boxers.
Oh yeah, well yeah, Jesus.
And I fucking I saw that thing in half with my hand.
You saw your ass?
I saw it. That's what you got to do. If it's in the crack, you got to itch in the crack.
You don't do
Oh,
this?
you go
claw it.
You go the claw?
You claw at it.
No.
You saw it?
I go in the middle and I saw at it like I'm trying to fucking break through.
Wow. I see that one's more it's harder to like disguise. Like with me, I'm just like adjusting my pants like
How
yo.
is that?
Or I'm
That's
like,
not harder to just.
No, this is me like looking for my wallet. Like, where the fuck is my and I'm itching my shit.
Oh no, I don't care where I am either. This whole why is fucking scratching your butt or your balls like inappropriate in public? I never understood that.
I mean, because a lot of times when you're scratching your ass, it's because there's schist.
I don't know about that.
Not like shit, but like there's like.
I just have an itchy butt.
Well,
But I go straight, and I just foot bang.
over the pants too, or you get in?
No,
there?
I get in the boxers at least over the boxers.
Oh, okay.
Because you can't go over the pants. There's nothing getting done.
I've never tried the karate chop.
Try right now.
Pretty good.
Not bad, right?
I've been using the claw for so many years.
I'll try the claw for a week. You try the
karate chop.
The karate chop for a week.
I clawed when I was in Miami. I had a claw when I was in Miami.
I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
Do you do like the ball like jiggle?
What do you mean?
Like when you
Or sometimes when I'm sitting in a chair, I like to do I gyrate, and
okay.
it kind of itches my butt.
Do you
for
do
me.
this? Do you do this like?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't bounce around like that. I just kind of like dip and I dip it low one time. That's good enough.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I grab like my sack, and I dip, and it takes it off of my
And
leg.
it just kind of like frees it up a little bit.
Yeah, my balls just go like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What is this?
Just two best friends talking.
Just about the chop and the claw.
The chop and the claw, baby.
Chop and the claw. I don't know which one you guys are, because I know guys out there, they got their own stuff kind of going on.
Oh, or girls.
Girls gotta get itchy assholes.
I mean, they got itchy assholes. What do they do with their vagina?
God, that almost got me. What do you mean, like it gets itchy?
Like, what do they do?
Do vaginas itch? They get itchy?
Of course they do.
They get scratchy?
They get scratchy.
And then what, you just gotta like pat it?
That's what I would think. I remember when I had long hair and I would pull it back. If I had an itch, I would.
Yeah.
So, like, I imagine for the vagina, they just.
That might be a little too hard.
I mean, it's all about the pain tolerance at which you can accept.
That's so true, dude.
Right?
It's so true. I wonder how you itch a vagina. Or maybe you just do a lot of closing. Like you just do like this, like a butterfly kind of thing.
I would
My balls!
say that hurts, right?
Yeah.
I would say it would be more of like a bicycle kick to get some friction. So they're like,
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Try that.
That's kind of nice.
Nice, right? This is a
No-
good workout.
This makes my balls feel cool.
My balls have never felt cool ever.
All right.
There we go. Girls,
Let us know.
let us know.
How you... Actually, don't let us know.
I guarantee, as soon as we were done with this, I'm calling Becca, like, what do you do to scratch your vagina?
And then she's going to go, they don't itch because I don't have a yeast infection.
I guess.
Does that make it itch?
I don't know. I really don't know. I know one thing about vaginas.
What's that?
They're for sexing.
I know where they are.
I know where they are. And that's not the only thing. I know that's not what they're only good for, but I understand, like,
Also birth.
that canal
Yeah.
comes,
We're up to 3 things now.
there's got to be other things that it like,
No.
I don't know.
No, there isn't.
I really don't know. Oh, man.
It's a good time. It's a good show. It's a good ride.
Here we are.
Here we are doing our thing, you know.
Board of directors, CEO.
Okay. But yeah, I think we can wrap it up now.
Can we?
Yeah, we
Let's
can.
talk for another couple minutes.
Okay. No.
You had me excited for a second. I was like, F Alvarez 8085 on Twitter and on Twitch. The Frank Alvarez on Instagram. Coming out with me. I usually stream on Twitch Mondays, Tuesday nights. Joey pops in every now and then.
Yeah.
And then Movie Trivia Schmodown. Go check it out. I'm a competitor. The Animal. Frank Alvarez on 1-0, baby. Waiting for that next match. See when
Nice.
I'm going to fuck somebody up verbally.
Jesus. Okay. But you guys can follow me at Joe Santagato. Go follow the show at The Basement Yard on TikTok and Instagram. And the patrons. We appreciate you guys. At 8,500, me and Frankie are going to do a power hour and get hammered on the show.
I'm trying to see if it
Okay.
still works.
But yeah, patreon.com/thebasementyard to join up on our Patreon. And that is all. We'll see you guys next time.